Good luck, I'm not telling you anything. Figure it out.
Okay. That's the first part of honest review. Okay, first thing. Why the ignition is upside down?
I can tell you why. Because in this car, the steering rack is not from this car, of course.
Sanie mu daj. Tu jest taki titok, ciągniesz za niego.
The first car we will review is Lada. If you want us to review your car, there is email in the description. Hit us up!
You worried? No. Okay.
Okay. Bugi. Co spadło?
If you put in a second gear, it won't go uphill, have zero power, it have no power steering, the clutch is broken, everything is braking, and I don't understand how people could possibly enjoy. Maybe at the end of this video I will understand, but to be honest I don't think so. I'm braking. This is braking.
So as you can already tell, our first few meters done with this car made us feel really happy and safe. This car showed us that you don't need to spend a lot of money on 500 horsepower car to crash and die. You can do it with Lada for 500 bucks. But this is just the beginning of our journey.
First of all, I will give you a bunch of super basic information. This is Lada, car produced in Russia. It was made in 80s. This is Ruskaya Machina, which means this car was made in Russia. It have super rare red badge. Marek was super like, whoa, red badge, whoa, kurwa, what a badge. It have a double neon matrix lights in the front. Also, this have automatically adjustable cruise control. You adjusting it with your foot, more or less control. It have super nice braking system. It have no brake power. It's not braking, it's actually slowing you down. Steering, it's steering like a boat. That's why we are here where the boats are, because we have a plan to put this car into water and check if this gonna float. Probably not, because it's rusty as fuck. Rust. In here we have SSR Mark II. Mark II. I have and Mark II. So Mark III. 2 + 1 3. SSR Mark III. It have super nice fitment. You can't really put anything between the wheel and the fender except literally everything. You can put Burj Khalifa in there. As I said, rust is the main thing this car have. But you can drive with 5 people to the other side of the country, no problem. I will show you how big and spacious is the trunk. Kurwa, nie działa to. Okay. This is button. With this button you can open the trunk. There is shoe, holy water, big bomb, and Jesus Christ crown. In here you can see this car is powered by LPG, better power loser, BPL. 2 exhaust pipes, because this car is 2-stroke. So you need for 1 stroke and for 2nd stroke 2 pipes. Of course, this is Huyulaich. This is special version made just for KGB boss and the Russian spies. Let's go to the inside of the car. As you can see, car is super spacious. I have a lot of place for my knees. When I put it in a second gear, it's actually under my knee, so it's a support. This car is real support. You have clock, which is not working. I'm super curious why it's not working, because everything in this car works perfectly. We have, of course, fuel gauge. We have temperature. We have another piece of gauge. Everything was super good attached in Russian manufacturers. You can't really hear any squeaking, any noises. It's just really good fitted. This car was made for racing. This car was the first car with ignition switch on the left, not Porsche. You may think Porsche did it first. No, Russia did it first because they can. They can, and if they can, they do. We also have active aero. When I click here, you have additional spoiler. It works after Lada enters 150, 160 miles per hour. I never used it in my life, because maximum speed of Lada is like 85. Also, we have 3 forms of protection in here. We have Maria Magdalena, we have Jesus Chrysler, and we have John Paul. These 3 protectors combined protect you 9 times more than one. Russian factory that was making Lada had issue because in crash test, NCAP, American one, Western Spy, they get only 1 star, so they had to put these 3 figures to protect the car. After this, this increased to 4 stars. That's why they put additional 3 here, but you can see this car had 3 accidents because there's no more figures, and after each accident you have to take 1 figure. It's better than car vertical and car It's actually better than car vertical and car DNA, because if you want to sell the car, you have to provide the official paperwork from Jesus. He will give you the paperwork, and he said this car have just 3 figures, not 6, so it had 3 accidents. The new owner put some additional tuba basowa. He just say something like this. Tuba basowa. On the back you can see big fucking speakers to play some Russian folk music. This looks a bit off because there was no speakers invented when Lada was made. I don't know if you know it, but if you pay 500 more rubles to Lada when the car was brand new, the car was coming with additional audio system, which was the guy, he was sitting all the time in the back of the car. He had violin and he was playing all the time. Any song you will tell him, he will play. Russia invented car audio actually using this technique. Russia invented a lot of things like solar systems. You know who invented solar systems? Solarov Systemov. Also cars were actually invented in Russia. Chris Karsov invented cars. You know, even Albert Einstein was invented by Einsteinov. You may actually ask questions like why there is sleeping bag in the back of the car. Remember, this car came with audio system, so this is sleeping bag for this guy. He was sleeping at night.
So at the end, if you are a guy who loves telling bullshit stories about old times when you and your friends took a Lada and drove around the moon, and of course your Lada did it on 1 tank without braking once, this is definitely car for you. But if you really love old cars and you enjoy driving them, not fixing them every 5 seconds because something don't work, I would consider looking at other cars, definitely not Fiat or Lada. But I have to say, after all of that, we enjoyed a bit of listening to Russian folk, driving around the city and trying not to die doing 50. Let us know what you think about Lada in the comment section.